Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Evil Mage and I am back in Snowrunner. This is part 2 of the supply and demand contract. We took care of the concrete blocks in the previous video. If you missed that, there will be a playlist link in the end screen. Go back and watch all of the previous videos if you want. We have our 4 vehicle spare parts loaded up. We are back in Drowned Lands at the warehouse, and these need to go to the warehouse in Zimnegorsk. It's on the southern half of the map. We are going to cross over Quarry, and we are going to enter into Zimnegorsk on the southern end of the map, right near the warehouse where we're delivering. So we will not have to go up and over the mountain again. You guys have seen that enough. Instead, we're gonna take the road in Quarry through the sawmill, past the service station, and out into Zimnegorsk at the bottom of the map. And I know I've said this before, but I think we might actually be done with Zimnegorsk after this. We still have a few contracts up in Rift, and we haven't even actually been to Rift. So there's probably some tasks over there. And we'll do some exploring, things like that. And I think within a week or so, we might be done with Tamir. I want to continue. That'll be the end of the base game in vanilla hard mode, but we're going to continue through the DLCs. And I think I'm going to do them in launch order. So that would mean the next map we do after Tamir would be Quarry. Or, I mean, would be Kola. Not Quarry. We're about to zone into Quarry. That's why I said that. So, Kola Peninsula was the very first expansion came out. And it's where we finally finish upgrading a couple of the early trucks. If you guys still have your GMC, the very first truck they give you in the beginning of the game, oops, I should have probably gone in there and got some fuel, because I'm going to need it. But anyways, if you guys still have the GMC, Kola is where you're going to finally get, like, the, I think the diff locks for it. Or no, I think you start with diff locks, and then you get, like, four-wheel drive and things for it. But anyways, kind of an important map. And we will be there soon. Oh, I still have to do all the tasks too, don't I? Or not all the tasks, the contests. Those are pretty easy. Those are quick. I have gold medaled every contest so far. Multiple times. You only get to run each contest 5 times in hard mode. And I think out of the, you get 8 per region, so we've done 16 tasks. We've run them 5 times, so that's 80 total attempts at contests so far. I think I've gold medaled 75 of them. But it's because it's a couple things. You know, I'm pretty decent driver in the game. but I also make sure that I'm very well prepared by the time I do them. I always do them last after I've done everything else on the maps. So I know the areas by then because I've been working in the area for weeks. I have all the upgrades and things that are available in the region and all the new trucks available from the region. So I have the best equipment, I have recent knowledge of the area, and I can usually pick out a pretty good path. So that, you know, if everyone did that, everyone would pretty much always gold medal these things. But Snowrunner is very, very much about preparation. You can make things incredibly difficult or incredibly hard, all with your own approach to each task that you have to do in this game. As you guys have seen, because if you guys also watch the multiplayer, we usually just wing it in multiplayer. There's no planning involved. It's just, I feel like doing this, let's go do it. And it usually goes horribly, horribly wrong. So I guess what I'm saying to those of you that play this game is plan. Do your research. There's plenty of places out there with information about the game. There's MapRunner. You know, there's a pretty good Reddit community that can help you. There's all kinds of resources. Do your research, plan your trip, and then stick to the plan. Don't let your impatience get the better of you and convince you that the shorter track is better. It almost never is in this game. Like that little detour there. Didn't look like much. It only took us 5 seconds. But guess what? It saved us at least a minute. And the potential of getting stuck. Alright. I knew that tree stump was there. I just wasn't sure what was going to catch it. Alright. Oops. Let me pull the map up here. So, instead of taking the main road all the way to Zimnegorsk and then going across the mountain that goes south, we turned right here. Drove right through the lumber mill and out the other side. We just passed the service place. So I could have gotten fuel there. I could have gotten, you know, whatever I needed right there. Including repair points. And when we come out here in a couple minutes, we're going to be almost to our destination. Much better route. I always forget that there's fuel at that fuel station, or at that service station too. Okay, over to Zimnegorsk. And as usual, it put us on the wrong road. So let's get our lights on. Back up. Oh, come on. Not gonna give me the winch that I want. We had a bit of a binding going. There we go. All right, we're out of the mud. This is the same route that I took from the end of the last video to the start of this one. Just the other direction, by the way. I forgot it was that warehouse. I guess we probably could have just gone ahead the way it set us into the map, but that's all right, because that would have come out right there anyways. Okay, so 4 vehicle parts, and that finishes supply and demand. So we're still fairly short. Let's go in here. Trans-Tamir is done. Orand 12. We have Pathfinder, which is finding the North Road into Rift. Loud and Clear, which is a vehicle spare part delivery into Rift, which is what we just delivered here. We have Uplink, which is another delivery into Rift. And we have Abandoned Mine, which is another delivery into Rift. So, nothing left to do. Oh, yeah. Go in over here. We have no tasks on any of the maps except Rift. So that is going to be the only thing we have left in Tamir. That will be on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, or if it was helpful to you in any way, please make sure you hit that like button. And feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm posting. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.